Hi Divine Souls, welcome to Spiritual Swarnalatha YouTube channel. This is channel on spirituality and healing, and thanks a lot. I have changed the way I call you than before I was calling you hi friends, but I felt there is a divine connection between you and me. That's why you have dropped into this YouTube channel, and I'm really blessed to be honored with your mails, comments and blessings which you are throwing up to me, and all the good work which you are recognizing, and I'm really thankful for many divine souls who are connecting to me for their meditation learning, chakra meditation classes or twin flame classes which I am teaching. So really I'm blessed that I am being a channel of divine light. I'm able to guide all the divine souls who are in this who are connecting me through this YouTube channel. So I'm really blessed to have you all here. If you are a new subscriber who has subscribed my channel, I request these divine souls to watch all my other videos and share if somebody is going to get benefited out of this topics on spirituality. So today we are on another spiritual topic which I wanted to discuss from very long time, but I was waiting for right timing, divine timing to discuss on this. And this is on ancestry healing. There are some comment sections. Some of my divine souls have actually requested this video on ancestry healing and how it influences. There are various aspects of ancestry healing, how it helps you in your journey. This video is purely very generic in nature, and how you can help yourself to heal yourself from ancestry healing. I'm going to in future release one more video on ancestry healing and twin flames and spiritual journey, which will be much more deeper connected with only the spiritual aspect of it. But right now this is a very generic ancestral healing thing which everybody can do, and everybody must do actually to heal your lineage. So let's get started with this video. It's about I'm going to discuss a lot of questions. I am going to discuss you the right method of getting healed, and I'm going to suggest you some timings and the right way of doing it, the procedures and affirmations. So all these things are going to flow through the video, so please stay tuned till the end so that you will get the whole benefit of it. So let's get started with the video. So who are ancestors? So I'm going to go from very base to the higher level so that everybody understands from the base point of view. So stay patient because each thing I'm going to discuss in deep. Okay. So who are ancestors? Ancestors are grandparents, great grandparents, and their grandparents, and like that all the lineages which were there before us. Okay. So it is your there could be through your biological parents. Also after marriage, even you get the ancestors of your husband side's paternal and maternal ancestors under your lineage. Okay, so those are acquired ancestors. Okay, so first ancestor is through your biological parents, like your parent side, grandparents and the lineages before that, and mother side, both grandparents and the lineages before that side. Okay, and there are some ancestors who are connected to you through karmic connections between the ancestors. Okay, those are little high, which probably I will be talking to very later videos on the how the karmic ancestors influence you and all. So let's get started with the base ancestry understanding of us, like how the ancestors of your parents lineage, maternal and paternal, affect you. Okay. How many generations of ancestors are getting affected to you? At the outset, the direct effect on you is from last 7 lineages. Okay, 7 generations before you are getting impacted with their thinking pattern or DNA directly. Okay, so you're connected from last 7 generations of ancestors directly. Okay. What is DNA? DNA I have already discussed in one of my previous videos, but again I am going to tell you. DNA is nothing but an information hub in your cellular memory. Okay, the way you think, the way you understand things, the sanskars, the kind of thinking pattern, the habitual patterns which you undergo, all this memory, all the intelligence of you is stored in your DNA. Okay, this DNA is common and is flowing from your ancestors to you. Okay, so always you have that bloodline through which you are carrying this DNA qualities in your present life. Okay, so this information is basically thinking pattern which is affecting your present life. Whatever you think, the way you think is affecting your present life. Okay, so that's how you are connected to your lineage and your present now in your present life situations. Okay, how ancestors affect you? Ancestors are the ones who have crossed over from this earth school. Okay, and they have had their experience in their life. It could be mostly most of them are painful ones which they have undergone, and they didn't know how to heal themselves. And at the time when they were actually leaving Mother Earth, they have been undergone a lot of pain, which they have carried that pain and unsatisfied desires which were there stored in their soul level, and they couldn't satisfy them. They couldn't live their life 100% as per their interest. Okay, so these are the ones who are going to operate from darkness, who are having unsatisfied lifetimes. Okay, other thing is that other ancestors who are operating from light are the ones who have had satisfied life, as well as they have been into spiritual practices. They have activated their light body activations with their meditations, prayers, and working on their thought patterns. These are the ancestors who are operating from light. Okay, one more thing which I want to say is that you are always connected with your ancestor through a group of souls. Okay, so whichever birth you are taking now, you are somewhere connected with this group of souls from past many lifetimes. It's not one lifetime, it's past many lifetimes. You are taking birth, and the same karma cycle is birth and death cycle is keeping on repeating between this group of souls, because karma is not settled. Okay, so it is keeping on happening through this birth and death cycle. Okay, what kind of ancestry problems you will have when you have this ancestors in your space? One thing is that you will have problems with your marriages, late marriages, or problem in your marriages after you get married. You may not have kids, or you may not have a male child taking birth in the family, or female child not taking the birth in the family. These are the ancestral problems created. There will be suicidal tendencies and suicidal cases in the family running. Okay, and there could be chances of accidents, series of accidents happening in your family, a series of deaths happening because of accidents in your family. Financial problems, constant effort is put by you, but there is a lot of financial problems which you are facing, which you don't have a resolution. See, for example, you're putting every effort, you are doing all effort, and you are not leaving any stone turned, then think that it is a effect from ancestors. Okay, and there are fights in the families, in between brothers, in between the family. If there is any family fights which are happening, also are influenced by the ancestors. Okay, and in case there are black magic cases, tantra cases happening in your family, black magic, other people trying black magic on you, or tantra, this is also indication that you are under the influence of lower energies operating from darkness. Okay, last week I had a healing session where I did a healing session for a divine masculine, where there was a problem of ancestry healing as well as a black magic. Okay, so these two things were resolved. I'll share in my next video this case study, so that will help everybody how the case got solved and all. And I have taken permission from the divine masculine to share that, so I'll be sharing it in my next video. Okay, and most of the cases, psychic attacks or energy vampires entering your life, black magic, is also because there is no ancestry healing being done. Okay, and one more pattern which is going to affect you when there are ancestry healing to be done is when someone dies from your family lineage. Many a times we tend not to speak about them in the family. Okay, either because they have had a very bad life, or they think that in case if their life is discussed with the present generation, it is going to demotivate them, or they are going to follow the pattern of their ancestors. So this is something which many families do. Say, for example, if somebody has committed suicide in the family, so they never discuss about how they have gone through, what is their life journey. They don't discuss in the family. This again is going to create a rift between you and your ancestors. See, first thing is the ancestor has already undergone so much of pain that they have taken this kind of decisions. And secondly, when you don't discuss about them in the family, it is actually a dishonor to them. It is like you are not recognizing their love and their presence at spirit world level. So what is happening is they are again dissatisfied, and they will start operating from darkness to manipulate your life. Okay, so whenever somebody has died, or somebody is in older times, what used to happen, you know, when somebody has done some mistake in the family, or they have gone against the societal rules, so the first thing they used to do is they used to cut off that person from the family. Okay, and they used to tell them, you go away from family, you are no more a part of our family. This is what they used to do it. So what was happening is, you are cutting a soul from your lineage, and you are telling them to go away from your life. So what is happening, these souls which were actually separated from the main lineage family are having an unsatisfied and kind of a tensed life through when they were present in the earth. Okay, so do you think that when they go away, when they die and they go to spirit world, will they have peaceful life there? Because no, they have had a very terrific experiences on earth. So definitely they'll carry the memory of it to the next world, and definitely they'll operate from that pain. Okay, and that is what is creating pain in your present DNA, present life. Okay, so you are supposed to remember them right now and send love, because they were deprived of that love and attention, those ancestors who were actually thrown out of the family. Okay, so you have to remember them, you have to know your lineage, you have to know your family tree. Okay, through your biological parents, like how who were connected with you, how much, 2 generations or 3 generations, how much ever you can recall. I'm sure that many of people who are watching my channel right now, they would have missed their grandparents themselves to see them in the physical reality now. Because lifetimes, few generations now, what is happening is that the lifespan has become short. So what is happening is, you are not able to see the next immediate grandchildren. They're passing away very quickly. Okay, so this is actually a sad state, because you don't know, especially the next previous generation. Okay, so many people may not even know the names also. Okay, so it's a sad part of it, but definitely you can pray to these ancestors and come out of these problems successfully, and still you are connected with the soul level. So no need, in case if you forget their names or their photographs, you don't have, whatever it is, no worries, still you can connect with them and you can resolve these issues. Okay, let's get ahead with ancestry healing and astrology. I know very little bit of astrology. I am connected with a lot of astrologers. So we were discussing a lot on Rahu and ancestors. So Rahu planet is directly connected with ancestors. Okay, so whatever problems we have because of placement of Rahu planet in our birth chart is going to influence us in our present life. Okay, this Rahu has to be is kind of a planet which is also going to give you hardships like Saturn. Okay, but one thing is that, as I said in my previous videos, these are energetic beings, celestial beings, which are actually present in the universe, which are helping you to overcome your spiritual karma and move ahead in your life. So please don't hate or kind of give negativity to these planets, because these planets are really helping us to awaken us and bring to our awareness what is supposed to be said, what is supposed to be done. Okay, and on the earth school. And there are a lot of retrogrades happening for the planets, and Rahu is also getting retrograde. So this means that somewhere ancestors are having some issues with our present life. We need to heal that aspect of our life. When Rahu is actually in our birth chart and affecting us, we are going to have problems with our spiritual life. We are going to have problems with our material life, your relationships, and all the money issues. And as I said, all the ancestry problems, you are going to have all kind of this problems in your life. Okay. Before I go to procedure and how to help yourself, there are some more questions which I want to answer. What increases the impact of Rahu in your life? What kind of a thinking pattern? Rahu is directly connected with your thinking pattern. As I said, your DNA is having your thinking pattern, your sanskars, your regular way of reacting to the things. All this information is hidden in your DNA. Rahu is operating from this DNA in your life. Okay, Rahu is meaning that it is going to affect your thinking pattern. Okay, so you think that you have worked, you have done a lot of inner work, you do meditations from last almost how many years you keep telling, but still when the problem comes, immediately you are not able to handle it. You are reacting very aggressively with the lower chakra emotions, lust, anger, and greed, and jealousy and all. So this Rahu is actually testing you to know whether you have actually mastered your awareness or not. Okay, so Rahu is affecting your thinking pattern and will test you at different times how prepared you are to handle your things. Okay, so what is the main emotion actually Rahu is going to test you is jealousy. Okay, whenever you're jealous of somebody else, some other person's growth, okay, or their career growth or spiritual growth, okay, or their material abundance, whenever you are feeling jealous about somebody else growth, it means that Rahu is impacting you. This is an easy way of understanding. If you are in a normal awareness, especially when my divine souls who are watching my video, I think they are aware of their thinking patterns and the emotions which are coming. They are able to identify which emotion is going to hit them. So when you are operating from jealousy and you are talking, you're bad mouthing about somebody else, you're gossiping about somebody else negatively, then think that you are operating from Rahu point of view. This is where you need to correct it. Okay, it's like thoughts are like a boomerang. When you send it negative is going to come back to you. If you send positive is going to come back to you. So when it is a boomerang, so definitely you have to send positive only to the universe, to the people who are actually spreading jealousy on you or negative things on you. So you have to be very careful, identify this thought and change the thinking pattern. If you are changing the thinking pattern, you are changing your DNA. Okay, so this is very important. So whenever you are in highest of awareness of yourself, then it becomes easy for you to change your DNA and thinking pattern. It becomes very easy to heal your ancestors. Okay, sometimes when you're doing self-healing of ancestors through methods which I'm going to share with you, what happens that sometimes it will not show effect immediately in your material life. So what is the reasons? One is that your karmic with the same group of souls in your ancestral lineage, as I said, you're going to pass through the same group of souls for correction of karma. So what is happening is the karma is too much. That is the reason you are not able to do ancestral healing. Second thing is that you are operating from lower chakras, as I said, Kama, Krodha, Moha, Lobha, Ahankara. So these are the lower vibrations from which you will be operating, and it's very difficult to release that ancestry baggage with this kind of awareness. Okay, so you have to raise that awareness to a higher level so that you are able to do your ancestry healing. This happens over a period of time when you're practicing a lot of inner work and a lot of healing in various modalities, healing your inner child, doing a lot of ancestry healing, self-healing, healing all your traumas. Automatically you will vibrate at a higher level and your awareness will increase and you will be able to handle these situations very nicely. Okay, and the healing, ancestry healing will happen. Third thing, why you will not be able to do ancestry healing by self is that you are not surrendering. See, imagine every soul has its own ego. Okay, every soul is operating from ego point of mentality. Second thing is you have a bank of thinking pattern. So you are operating from your sanskars, regular way of pattern of thinking. So what is happening is that you cannot surrender to somebody just like that. So in case you have a karmic accounts with your ancestors, this ego and thinking pattern doesn't allow you to give 100% surrenderance to this healing. So that is not allowing you to do your ancestry healing. Okay, this will be added as a blockage in your ancestry healing. That is when the healers or the channels of light or medium of light will help you to actually do it with much more ease and operate out of light and release this past life karmas with the ancestors. Okay, and do the ancestry healing. You can also do healing of ancestors with astrology. Okay, whatever, just approach the right astrologers and they'll be guiding you on to how you have to do some practices, or some pujas or some kriyas which they'll do it, and with your awareness you can let go of this ancestry healing. So that is one way of doing it. But whatever you're doing it, do it with 100% awareness and surrenderance. It's not like that somebody is doing for you and you are just sitting there in that puja, but do it with complete awareness and surrenderance mode, that you want to let go of the ancestral karma, and I'm ready to heal myself because of all the ancestry karmic baggage which I am carrying from various lifetimes and dimensions, okay, and realities, okay. And okay, now is a main part of it, that how you can actually get the ancestry healing done. Okay, before going to the procedure and affirmations, few more things I want to tell. Especially in South India, it is followed that people go to Devi temples, goddess temple, and they light lemon lamps during the Rahu Kal time on Fridays. Okay, this has been a practice in Indian South Indian traditions where people practice this. There is a deep knowledge behind this. I'll just tell you that Rahu, the planet which is for ancestry healing, is having a day of the weeks which is Friday. Okay, Friday is supposed to be Rahu day. Okay, and every day Rahu has a specific time. Okay, so we have seen Rahu Kala time. The time of Rahu is on the different days, it varies from Monday to Sunday, and each day it is therefore 1.5 hours approximately. Okay, so on Friday 10:30 to 12 is the Rahu Kala time. Okay, that is a time for ancestor praying and praying for, to the higher souls in the spirit world. Okay, and to correct the graha affect on us. Okay, so I am telling you, see, whether you believe in astrology or whether you are believe in planets which are having influence, irrespective of that, we all know that we all have ancestors, right? Without ancestors we are not born, and without ancestors we cannot generate the next generation, and the generation won't follow, right? We all have ancestors, so everybody is going through this ancestry issues irrespective of the astrology. Okay, so these are specific times when Rahu Graha is the ancestor timing is very strong. Okay, and this timing is the best time to get rid of this karmic baggage and do the ancestry healing. Okay, last is that one more thing is that I have been through initiation into Mahakal Vidya, and in that Mahakal Vidya they told that timing of the day is also important, which is actually influencing our day-to-day affairs. Okay, so in this Mahakal Vidya it is said that Sandhi time, the time of transition in a day, is also important for you to connect with the spiritual world. So what is this Sandhi time, or what is this transition time actually? These are the timings in a day. 3 times it will happen. One is the sunrise time, when the sun is rising, 6 o'clock in the morning, or according to different places it is a different timing. Sunset time, okay, evening sunset time. That's why we are asked to do meditation, because it's easy for us to connect with the divine self during this transition time. And one more time is that mid afternoon, which is called 7th hour time, which is again a transition time, which is actually where the sun is actually turning its face towards the sunset. So this is a transition time when sun is actually changing its main mode towards the end of the day. It is going to towards the dusk. Okay, so from the dawn. So this is a Sandhi time. This is also Sandhi time, which is at the 7th hour. So if it's 6 o'clock is your sunrise time, then 1 o'clock is going to be your Sandhi time. Okay, these Sandhi times also are very good for praying to the ancestors. Okay, how you can pray? Morning you can do meditation, evening you can do meditation, and you can do affirmations. 7th hour, what you can do? One of the astrological remedies which have been followed in South India, which I have been exposed when I was very young, is that during this 7th time, generally it's a time for the lunch time. So the crows are representing our ancestors. So whenever you cook your meal for the afternoon, please take a part of the meal, whichever your meal you're taking it, either rice or chapati, whatever it is, dip it in the sugar and offer it to crows. Okay, this is a mid-afternoon ritual. You can do it for the ancestors. Offer this rice or any food item which is prepared to the ancestors, giving an intention that I am offering this to you, please have it and bless us. Okay, so you can do that and do mid-time prayer like this and offer food and water to the crow. In case if it is being taken by any other birds or any other creatures of the nature also, it's fine, but offer with the intention that you are offering this to your ancestors. Okay, so this you can do around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, next thing is that fire, out of the 5 elements, air, water, all these 5 elements, fire is the one element which connects you or is which acts as a medium for you to connect you from physical world to the divine world, okay, or spirit world. Okay, fire is an element which connects you from higher dimensions. Okay, so what you can do is, whenever you're doing this ancestry healing, always make sure that you have a lamp with you, or you light a lamp or you light a candle where the fire flame is there, and you should intend and talk with the fire that this message has to be carried out to your ancestors, and the healing should happen, and you are blessing them with prayers, and you are taking blessings from the ancestors. Okay, this you are supposed to do during the Sandhi time, the transition time. Okay, you should keep your ancestors always in your prayers, because they are the ones who are going to protect you, because you are their lineage. If they are operating from light, they'll come and protect you. If they are operating from darkness, they will stop their influence on you, okay, in the material life, and they will turn into light. Okay, these are the 2 things. Other thing is that there is a prayer you can use. You say, I'm going to read out, I'm going to put this into the column in description box, so you can write it down. I surrender to divine and ancestors to forgive me for any wrong deeds and past karma. I forgive all ancestors for any karma created by me across all times, space, dimensions and realities. Okay. Once again, I'll read it. I surrender to the divine and ancestors to forgive me for any wrong deeds and karma baggage. I forgive all ancestors for any karma created by me across all time, space, dimensions and realities. Okay. You can say this prayer during the Sandhi times, and especially Friday, and especially in Rahu Kala time, which is 10:30 to 12 in IST. Okay, there are some subscribers who are actually subscribed to me from abroad countries. Thanks a lot for dropping into this channel, and they can follow their IST, their timings. Okay, this is a Indian IST which I am telling you. You can Google, you can find out for other countries also. You can say this prayer every time when you're doing this prayers in the morning, or this 3 times which are transition times which I have shared. Also, you can write these affirmations and upload it in the internet, the ethernet, and you can release this karma baggage through that. Okay, this you can do. Yesterday, my one of my mentors, Parthasati sir, has released a video on this particular thing, which probably I'll share it in the description box. Please watch that also. That is, you know that Partha sir is actually a very famous and very genuine, very senior astrologer in India. So you can watch his video. He has given very good insight about how Rahu planet affects us and how ancestral healing can be done through his point of view. So probably I'll paste it in the description box. Please go through that video also. You can always connect with me. I'll guide you through, if you want astrological help also, I can guide you through genuine astrologers whom I am connected to, so I can help you in that. As I said, ancestral healing can be done can be done by themselves, but sometimes it so happens that you cannot do it on yourself because your awareness level is actually low. Okay, and ancestors are operating at a higher level. So what is happening is that you need a medium to help you with your ancestral healing to raise to that level. So for that reason, you need help from the healers or medium channels of light. Okay, that is when you need help of people to help you through all your releasing all your past karmic baggage and all. So as I shared, there is a case which I dealt last week about ancestral healing. I'll post a video on that. So if anybody needs any help related to ancestral healing, anybody is going through the problems which I have mentioned in the video, so if anybody needs some kind of a help, please approach the people so that you will be able to release all this karma. Remember that you are in a precious journey on this earth, and this is the right time to work on your spirituality and release all the karmic baggages and move ahead in your life. So I think that I have actually shared most of the things and how to do timing of the procedure and what procedure you need to find out, like affirmation and lighting of a lamp and these things, and what timing you had supposed to do these things. Hope this video was very helpful. Also, changing your thought pattern is the most important thing. So if you're operating from jealousy point of view or gossip point of view, please try to change that, observe that, identify those triggers, and please try to change those thinking patterns, so that you operate from light, which helps not only you, your previous generations, also it is going to help your next generations, because this ancestry healing is a bridge healing where when you are healed, your previous generations are healed, and also the impact of this ancestral karmic baggage is not falling into the next generations. So next generations are not suffering from this kind of a karmic baggage which you are carrying it from the lot of births. Okay, so hopefully I was able to make justice to this topic, and I was able to convey my message. Hopefully many people will, many divine souls who are watching this YouTube channel will actually follow these procedures and help your ancestors ascend with love and light, and you do all the healing, and you all successfully come out with all your problems you are facing in your life. I pray that divine blessings are always with you all people. God bless you. Stay connected. Thank you. If you like the video, please like and share among your friends. New subscribers, please subscribe and share. Thank you very much.